Good morning. My name is Derek Arrowood. I'm honored to be the superintendent at Hamilton Heights School Corporation. Today is Wednesday, April 19th, 2023. This is your monthly update. 5 things you need to know about our school corporation. We've got a theme this month. The theme this month is it is the 200th anniversary, the Bicentennial of Hamilton County. We've been celebrating Jackson Township all month, and so I'm going to tell you some things about Jackson Township and some things that Hamilton Heights has done to celebrate Jackson Township, and then I'm also going to tell you some other stuff. So it's roughly 5 things you need to know about Hamilton Heights School Corporation. The first thing I want to tell you about is we are in the Student Activity Center. We reinvented this space several years ago. We use it a lot for youth sports now. We use it in the winter for our middle school wrestling program. Our fall football program for the middle school runs out of this building. In the spring, our track program practices here. And this building is used a lot for outdoor sports like baseball and softball and golf and off-season to practice things. But we also really celebrated the history of our school district here. And one of the things that we did was added a space for Ryan White. This building is the high school that Ryan White attended when he went to school here. There's a cool sign that Mr. Dan Smith helped us get several years ago that commemorates this building as being a Ryan White thing. In the back hallway, there's a great history of Jackson Central and Walnut Grove and Cicero, then Arcadia and Atlanta and the school systems that fed in to become Hamilton Heights in 1965. So that's the first thing you need to know. We had an open house here last Saturday. Had a couple people come by and check it out. Anytime you want to see this building, give me a call. I love showing off this building. It's kind of personal to me because in 1986 I graduated from this house right here. So that's number 1. Number 2, tonight we are having several athletic events at our high school. We got a baseball game, we got a unified track meet, we got a softball game, and one of the things we're going to do during that is we're going to celebrate the Bicentennial again. So there's hats and some different things that our kids are wearing to celebrate Cicero Red Devils and the Arcadia Dragons and the Walnut Grove Wolves and the Jackson Central Eagles and the Atlanta Gophers or Cardinals, depending on who you're going to argue with. And we're celebrating that at our athletic events tonight. There's some trivia questions and all with this 2023 Hamilton County Bicentennial, which is, by the way, led by Jessica Petty, who is now Jessica Lehman, but is a Hamilton Heights High School graduate. So very cool. Number 3, one of the things that we've done, other than our athletic events and touring the Student Activity Center, is our high school students are doing a lantern walk this weekend. And basically we're celebrating people from Jackson Township that contributed to our community. And in the Hamilton County Reporter, if you go to readthereporter.com, the Hamilton County Reporter is a great partner with Hamilton Heights School Corporation. We submit articles to them all the time, and they do a really good job of promoting our school. Anyways, the Lantern Walk celebrates some folks that lived in our area, and it gives a history of them. Julie Davis, one of our former English teachers, current school board member, helped write these, and our students are going to be portraying these folks this weekend. Now, there's some weather issues, so I don't know if this will be out before that, but just know it may be at the Student Activity Center, it may be at the cemetery across from Red Bridge Park in that area in Cicero. But one of the people that Rodney's going to flash up here is Victoria Hope. She was a township, one of the first female township trustees in the state of Indiana. Wonderful lady. She accompanied me playing the piano when I played my trombone in 1986. And so, wonderful lady, phenomenal organist and phenomenal musician, but really contributed to our community. So those articles are in the readthereporter.com, and you can go back and learn a little bit about Victoria Hope and some other great people. Mr. Beck, Mr. Beck, the Mr. Beck that founded Beck's Hybrids is in there. So some really, really cool stuff. I think I'm on 3 or 4, I don't know what number I'm on, but the other thing we did was our middle school students under the leadership of Jeff Briesler created these sweet QR codes. So you can go to different places around Jackson Township and take your phone out. Now, if you're my dad and you're watching this, just call me, I'll print it out for you. But if you go to these QR codes, you whack the QR code, then you can go to Beck's and Roberts Settlement and Mr. Muffin's Trains and the Atlanta Carnegie Library, Morris Reservoir. You click on that, and our kids in the middle school made some cool presentations that describe the history of those places. So really proud of what they've done. And this stuff is stuff that's not just important to celebrate every 200 years. We're going to keep this stuff and celebrate it all the time because we were really proud of our Hamilton County history. So a couple other things you need to know about in terms of 5 things. Number one, our robotics team is rocking it. Our middle school robotics team had several teams qualify for the World Championships. I think that's in Texas. And our high school team had a couple teams that qualified for the VEX World Championships, so they're going to be going down there and competing. Our high school teams had a ton of success. Our middle school teams had a ton of success under the leadership of Lacey Boyer at the middle school, does a great job. At the high school, former school board member Douglas Owens is leading that. Mr. Steffen's leading that. Mrs. Owens, a big part of that, doing some really cool things. Our kids are getting to see the world literally because of their expertise in robotics, and these robots throw discs at baskets and they bang into each other, and it's really kind of cool, and these kids are doing a great thing, and they'll use those skills later on in life and be famous engineers, and they went to Hampton Heights, so cool stuff. And the final thing I want to tell you is something really cool we've been doing at the high school for the last couple months. We call it the Coffee Bean Award, and we recognize kids just for being good kids. These are kids that we caught being good, and we give them a certificate and some coffee. And so this month in March, last month in March, we celebrated some kids, Elena King, Jessa Steffen, Marin Sandholz, Kennedy Cherry, and Isaiah Hewer. Also Madison Edens and Zarek Prater were part of that, and we're really proud of them. There's a great book by John Gordon and Damon West called The Coffee Bean. Our administrators read it a couple years ago, and it really talks about basically making a difference by doing good things. And that is one of the core things we worry about at Hampton Heights. We really focus on teaching reading and writing and math, but we also make sure that we're focused on teaching kids to do the right thing, make good choices, be great today so you can be great tomorrow. My name is Derek Arrowood. I am honored to be the superintendent at Hamilton Heights School Corporation. Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours.